Rain poured over the silent hills of Ravenshade village. In the middle of the fog stood an ancient mansion, once grand, now covered in ivy and dust. Locals called it the widow's house. No one had lived there for 50 years. They said the ghost of a bride still roamed inside, wearing a cracked porcelain mask.
4 college friends, Liam, Sophie, Daniel, and Maya, gathered near the old gate one stormy night. Liam smirked, holding a flashlight. Who's brave enough to spend a night inside? Daniel laughed nervously. Ghosts aren't real. But Sophie whispered, they say the dead bride kills anyone who sees her face. Lightning cracked. The dare began. The iron gate creaked open. The friends stepped inside, their footsteps echoing. The air smelled of mold and decay. Candles still stood melted on the dusty tables, as if someone had left in a hurry 50 years ago. Maya shivered. Why does it feel alive? A piano key pressed itself in the corner. One single note. In the grand hallway, they found a large portrait of a woman in a torn wedding dress. Her face was hidden behind a white mask. Below it, a nameplate read, Evelyn Moore, 1876. Sophie whispered, she was the dead bride. Daniel laughed, probably just some tragic story. Then the portrait's eyes moved. The group split to explore. Liam and Maya went upstairs. Sophie and Daniel checked the basement. As Maya reached the top of the stairs, she froze. A whisper brushed her ear. Don't take off the mask. She spun around. No one was there, but the air suddenly grew cold and something white fluttered past like part of a wedding veil. Meanwhile, Sophie and Daniel found a heavy oak door in the cellar. It was nailed shut. Sophie traced the carvings on it, symbols of crosses and eyes. It's sealed, like a warning, she said. Daniel grinned and kicked the door open. The candlelight flickered, and the sound of weeping filled the room. A mask, cracked and blood-stained, lay on the floor. Upstairs, Maya saw Liam staring at an old mirror. He said quietly, "Do you see her too?" In the reflection behind them stood a bride, tall, pale, motionless, wearing the mask. When Maya turned, there was no one, but the mirror fogged up, and on it words appeared, "Till death do us part." Daniel picked up the mask in the basement. "It's just a prop," he said, laughing. But as soon as he touched it, the lights died. Sophie screamed. Daniel's body froze. His eyes turned milky white. He began humming an old wedding tune. Then, in a voice not his own, he whispered, "You found me." Liam and Maya rushed downstairs after hearing Sophie's scream. They found Daniel standing perfectly still, mask on his face. The mask fused with his skin, blood dripped from the edges. Then he turned, and behind him appeared the dead bride, her veil flowing like smoke. Her voice echoed. "Why did you disturb my rest?" Sophie ran and found a hidden door behind the fireplace. Inside was a small room filled with wedding relics, a dress, dried flowers, and a diary. She opened the diary and read aloud. I was to marry Edward. He betrayed me. On our wedding night, he locked me in this house and left me to die. I swore to never remove the mask until I find love or revenge.
The bride's ghost appeared in the room, holding a bloody bouquet. Her voice trembled. They must feel what I felt. Sophie stepped forward. Evelyn, you were wronged, but revenge traps your soul forever. The ghost hesitated. Tears streamed from behind the mask. Maya handed her the diary gently. Your story deserves peace, not blood. For the first time, the bride's trembling hand touched the diary, and her mask cracked down the middle. As the mask shattered, Daniel fell unconscious. The possession lifted. The mansion trembled, wind howling through every broken window. The ghost smiled faintly, a sad, grateful smile, before fading into light. The candles relit themselves, burning clean and bright. The air felt warm again. The curse had ended.
The friends left the mansion as dawn broke. They looked back. The house seemed quiet, peaceful. Sophie whispered, "She wasn't evil, just forgotten." Maya nodded. Sometimes the dead don't haunt us because they hate us. They haunt us because they want us to listen. Liam placed a white rose near the gate. Rest now, Evelyn. As they walked away, the sound of soft wedding bells drifted through the morning mist, gentle, forgiving.